Hi guys, how's it going? It's JP at Bax Music, and today we're at Ibanez headquarters and we are really lucky to be the first people to have hands-on experience with the new 2017 guitars, and I'm having an enormous amount of fun with these new RG1070 models. 100% the most striking models in this whole line, so it's really exciting to finally get to hold them and have a play with them. These are premium guitars which have been revised slightly from the previous, like the 970 and 870 models that I've been used to for the last 3 or 4 years, and the ones that I personally play. They are HSH premium models with a bit of a twist. They're made out of some absolutely incredible woods, as I'm about to tell you about in a moment. The first thing I want to point out straight away is that the frets on these premium guitars are now stainless steel, and you can see they really shine. They still have the premium fret edge treatment, and they're really smooth. You can actually see the frets and how they've been done. If you look at the side of the fretboard, they really are dug into the fretboard. You can see all that work on the side. And we've also got wenge fretboards. Wenge is a fretboard material. It's kind of awesome because it's got a bit of a rough feel. It's not as smooth as like maybe a maple fretboard, for instance. But it's got a really nice sound quality and nice feel when you twin that and have a look at the neck. Let's turn these guitars over and let's have a look at what's on the back of them. We've got some really cool woods that I can't wait to show you. So we've got 11 pieces of wood on one guitar and one neck, which is just absolutely crazy. You have that on a lot of premium build guitars, such as Ibanez guitars, who like to do 7, 9, 11, 13 piece necks. But 11 pieces on an RG where you still have a skinny, near 18mm neck thickness at first fret is absolutely unheard of. So the main neck wood on either side, as you can see, is wenge. And we've got purpleheart in here as well. We've got maple to reinforce that, and we've got bubinga. So there's 4 different types of wood and 11 pieces. So really stable, and it looks pretty awesome as well to me. Let's have a look at these finishes as well. Let's go back to the front and turn them around again. So we've got this this burst going on. It's a cerulean, like a blue burst on this one, and a charcoal black burst, which I think is just outstanding. So you can see towards the middle of the guitars near the pickups, you've got the natural colour and the natural quality of the wood, and it fades away to the colour. So overall, you've got some unbelievably striking, really visual guitars. We've got locking tuners on the back of both of them as well from Goto, which is really cool. We've got Edge 02 tremolos, as you would have on a lot of other premium guitars as well that we've been looking at. And the HSH, you've got a Damasio combination. So not just Damasio design, this is full Damasio. You've got the Air Norton and the Tone Zone and the Velvet as well. So you have the real deal here, but it's in premium. You'll notice that also the premium logos have been rebranded. The whole line has been rebranded, the logos have been redone. And premium now even has a new slogan. And premium is about bringing really cool qualities into a guitar. A lot of the prestige guitars, the finishes might just be single block colors. They might just be single gloss or metallic or pearl, whatever, just single colors, or maybe even bursts. But here you've got the exoticness really brought into guitars, and that's something you don't get at prestige. So even though there might be slightly different price points, different quality points, and because prestige is built in Japan and premium's previously been built in Indonesia, premium is now that rare line. It's now that line of exotic guitars. So I'm going to put one of these down. I'm going to pick this blue one and I'm going to play some riffs with it. We'll hear how it sounds. It's a really awesome sound that you can get with a HSH combination. Having the single chord as well means that you can have neck and middle in conjunction, as well as having twang added to your bridge now. So I was experimenting there with a little bit of a mix. But let's just go through and have a fun time with the different pickup configurations we've got going on. So far, getting some really nice warm tones. It's nice to just have that traditional tone zone, Air Norton and Velvet combination that we have. We have this all across Ibanez's ranges. You have them in other premium guitars, you have them in prestige guitars, and it's nice to have that because it's very balanced and it's very RG. It's very traditional Ibanez. So you have that same traditional sound, the same traditional way that you'd use the Ibanez in terms of the electronics and in terms of the. But having something interesting, you know, having a really interesting combination of woods. A wenge fretboard is almost unheard of with Ibanez, and having that bound onto a wenge neck now with all these different types of woods, adding on 9 to 10 or other pieces of wood there, making 11 pieces. So it's really sturdy and you can feel the way that it vibrates. It just sounds great. It's unbelievable. Let's turn up the heat and let's get some more distortion going. We get that same simple controlled characteristic that you'd get from the tone zone in the bridge. It's a very nice focus pickup for those who don't know it. It's got more of a traditional rock and roll to rock kind of setting, but in terms of the metal, in terms of the shred, it's fantastic. It's really well all-rounded. And it's a very typical pickup from Damasio, and you have them in lots of different Ibanez's. But it's nice to now have it in this configuration with something different, a completely new change, different type of woods. So it's awesome to have that. So you can get a really nice ultimate distorted sound as well from these pickups. Tons of different sounds you can get. Let's just try the neck pickup again in a distorted setting. Really nice sounds they're getting from this guitar. So to summarize, we've got an exotic guitar, which is now what Premium really stands for. Premium is that exotic, really out there, ultimate guitar you can get from Ibanez, which still has the playability and the original features of guitars that you might like in more traditional Ibanez guitars, but we're twinning that with something really awesome. It's very rare to get a guitar, an Ibanez RG guitar like this with just such an incredible finish, and the 11-piece neck, which has come out for some of these premium guitars, is really cool. So we're combining two completely different aspects of Ibanez. If you want to find out more about these guitars, you can click on the links above and below and go to the product page. If you want to find out more about the Ibanez 2017 guitars we've been looking at, our channel is the best place to start. You can have a look on there, see the demos we've been doing, and find out our thoughts and opinions.